Malaysian 370, contact Ho Chi Minh 120.9. Good night.
Good night, Malaysian 370.
Breaking news tonight, a Malaysia Airlines flight with 239 people on board, including 4 Americans, has gone missing.
From the Hindu scripture, the Bhagavad Gita. Vishnu is trying to persuade the prince that he should do his duty, and to impress him takes on his multi-armed form and says, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds."
What's up, chat? How's it going? So we don't need this. Hope you guys are having a good night. Hey, everybody. Hey, Paul, or Pamela, Paul, Aaron, Sandy, Bruce, Banner, Seb, Webb, James, Aaron, Kat, Just Jeff, Staycation, Jason. What's up, fellas? How we doing? How we doing? Yeah, man, politics are confusing these days. Just as a quick recap, it probably is martini time, but I don't have any martinis. I just have to drink straight vodka at this point. Feels bad. I don't think we're going to tonight. Got to work tomorrow. Yeah, my political stance now is that I will vote for whoever is going to reveal the advanced technology for us. Hey, Izzy, how's it going? Hey, Sean. Yeah, I think we may have figured out who the video maker is, guys. I think it's somebody in our Discord. There's quite a lot of clues at this point. Hey, James. Hey, Rick. Yeah, whoever is going to reveal this technology is going to earn my vote for sure. 100%. So tonight we are going to put a couple people on blast. We are gonna post the Joseph F. Dunford piece. We're gonna repost it, and then we are going to do a post about Ketanji Brown Jackson, because I'm kind of tired of the BS, guys. Kind of tired of it. Just because I just want to get it out there. And then we'll go and we'll dig in a little bit of science, and then we'll call it a night probably. We've got some stuff we can look into for sure. The AI stuff is good, but it's, yeah, hey, James Cabot. There's a lot of Jameses in our chat here. That's the #1 name for sure in here. The AI stuff is fun, but the whole password thing today, like in the newest video, tells me someone's playing with us. We opened it up already. People figured it out real quick. And yeah, everything about it now seems like it's definitely like a super fan. Somebody who's involved with the case, who's been watching us closely. Still fun, but my spider senses are tingling. So here we go. It's going to get spicy. So Joseph F. Dunford's mother just passed away. When was this? Back in September. Huh. Now I feel bad. His mom had just passed away, and I was blasting him on Twitter. Doesn't believe in retirement. Let's see what we can find about the good general. Retired Marine Corps 4-star general. Commanded U.S. forces in Afghanistan, served as the top military advisor to 2 presidents. I'm not actually retired. I'm in the 2nd chapter of my life. 42 years of active duty. His brother is a lieutenant colonel. Man, it'd be so awkward if I ran into him in real life as part of my job. That would be so awkward. Oh, man. Okay. See what else we can find. Let's see. Man, this guy's good at lying, though, huh? Really good at lying. You're covering up super harmonic conductive orbs. He was advisor to Obama and Trump. Helped insulate national security policy from disruption and political pressure. Well, that's definitely true, folks. He definitely insulated national security policy from pressure and disruption. When you hide that we stole MH370, that's definitely what happens. Well, he's definitely a patriot. No doubt about that. What can we find out about this guy? Chat, if you're playing along with us, I want you to see anything we can find out about him. Anything that could incriminate him related to the case. Anything, what did he do while he was Joint Chiefs of Staff? Anything he's doing at Lockheed Martin would be good too. Yeah, I need to get Lockheed Martin. We need to get Lockheed Martin. They're the ones who are doing all this. Published 2015. Okay, now we're talking. Oh, don't want that. God, why does it try to log me in every time? Only the second Marine to hold the highest leadership post. Juggle a range of global challenges. Yeah, I bet you trust him. Trust him because he helped cover up MH370. Joseph Dunford, General Joseph Dunford, definitely knows. Was he involved in Cope Tiger? Good question. Hmm. 2014, were we really still in Afghanistan back then? It's hard to remember. May 5th of 2015. These guys are hiding the technology, 100%. I don't have anybody lined up for the next Hard Truths, so not really in a rush, but yeah, would like to involve some people. He was involved in Cope Tiger? Really? Really? Where was he when Malaysian Airlines disappeared? Global security challenges. I want to connect him to the plane. Hey, Burneye, what's up? I don't want to vilify him. So October the same year, he becomes commandant of the entire Marines, and then just a few months later, he becomes the highest-ranked military officer on the planet. Huh. Okay, let's see. Nothing? Not one thing comes up. Oh, so I'm looking at news. Ooh, hello. Which article was that? What if we change the search range? Let's go. These guys are good at hiding a lot of the information about who's working where and doing what, huh? What's this? Whoa, what's this? Yeah, Bernie, send me some ideas. Battle of Iwo Jima. No, I don't. It's not what we're trying to get onto here. Okay, it looks like we're not going to be able to find much. Nah, Q-Star I don't think did the videos, guys. Do we have evidence that he was at the Cope Tiger exercises, guys? Because if we do, it's huge. I can't find anything. So, fan from Cheese, send me what you got. I mean, we can't find anything. Oh. No, that's not it. Nothing. Exercises, Cope Tiger. Huh. Ooh. Where is it? Where is he? Where is he? Probably made it too hard to connect him directly to it. Okay, I think we're just going to post the thing. Cobra Gold as well is going on. Okay. Let's see here. What do we got? Okay, here we go. Okay, let's copy this. Should read. I'm gonna read this. Oops. Side by side. Side by side. I'm going to shorten this a little bit. I think I might delete some of these links. I don't want all these links. Yeah, he got promoted in October to being commandant of the Marine Corps. Okay, what was that one? Yeah, commandant means you're the highest rank Marine officer. Really? They expanded their board of directors? Delete all this. We don't need this. Give me more juice, William. Good job. Or whoever that was. Oh, we're going to include that. Let's delete all this stuff too. Let's edit this a little bit. I'll say since. What else can you guys give me? Why would my credibility take a hit? James, I'm giving you a timeout just for making that comment. Come back in 30 minutes. I don't want to hear any bullshit like that, man. No crap about credibility. I don't want to hear any concern trolling. If you're posting stuff like that, you're in the wrong place, man. It's like when AARO told me, you might want to think about your brand. Guys, you think I'm worried about my brand? You've been following me long enough. Guys, I'm posting about Lockheed Martin here, where they're probably one of those powerful companies on the entire planet. I'm not worried about making it to my own retirement. I just have a feeling I'm not going to die of old age. Not too worried about it, folks. I want more juice on this guy. This is about tying Joseph Dunford to Lockheed Martin. Yeah, I was talking to ARO last week. Yeah, I've already talked to Florence Duchengi. I saw the comment. I just didn't reply. He's connected to 2018 Cope Tiger. Okay, I need a source on that. Lockheed Martin Joseph F. Dunford. And we're gonna. Yeah, oh yeah, Lockheed Martin definitely has private military. Jeez. He's also on senior managing director of Liberty Strategic Capital. Jeez. Well, we're making powerful enemies here, folks. 80% of retired generals are in the defense industry. Of course they are. Huh. Did Tim Pool recreate the videos? Can you tell me what to Google to find the 2018 connection? He supported the F-35 buy. Interesting. It's not a lot about him, huh? It's pretty secretive. $1 trillion later. He was a big supporter of the F-35. One of those just went missing, right? 2018. There he is right there. Do we know this is a Cope Tiger exercises? Ooh. Wow, yeah, this is definitely connected. Yep. I think so. I mean, can we be sure though? Is this the connection here? Is this... I'm not sure we can be sure. Yeah, they don't, but it could connect him to the other Cope Tiger exercises. Let's move this. Let's say it instead. Say change. Should we even tag UFO Twitter? There's not much about him. Yeah, you know where Afghanistan is, though? It's just right there in the Middle East. I mean, it's not far, man. Look at that's really not far. You're going to send somebody from Afghanistan way sooner than you're going to send somebody from the United States out here. He was already overseas, so it would make sense for him to be at the Cope Tiger exercises. I mean, that's mad. That's really close. Oh, yeah, thanks. Timothy Abarino is really cool. I don't think this is... I don't think this is really him. Nah. That's a different account that uploaded the video. Weird. Maybe they're just uploading it to see if they get copyright striked. Huh. I don't think Lockheed Martin's going to hire me, guys. Let's tag them all anyway. I don't know. Oh, BBC Verify. Yeah, okay. This doesn't need to be capitalized. What should we say here? I don't know if we don't need this part, I think. Let's just go like this. This is pretty good, I think. Yeah, we've looked into Jack Sarfati. We're not on a talking relationship with him. Guy's kind of an ass clown. We're just doing a little post on Joseph Dunford. It kind of speaks for itself. Give me a sec. Okay, I think we're good with this. No. Well, yes and no, William Wallace. I think that the technology is too dangerous for the world, and I think that if they didn't want it revealed, they should not have hid the plane. Should not have hid the plane. Right? Here you guys go. They're friends, apparently. If they wanted this technology hidden, they should not. I mean, this technology can help too many people, right? If we destroy ourselves, that's up to us, man. That's up to us. I agree with the people that say it's up to us. Like, it's up to us whether or not we destroy ourselves. It's not up to Lockheed Martin and bureaucrats and a bunch of BS. I'm sick of Lockheed Martin hiding this technology. I truly believe that Lockheed Martin was given crafts that they reverse engineered and they figured all this out, and they've just been keeping this technology for themselves, and the elites have been keeping it for themselves. Right? Okay. Next up. Next target. Forum non cavenis grounds. Okay. Is it How does it? I always get it backwards. Maybe we should save Ketanji Brown Jackson for tomorrow, or should we go hard with it tonight? There's no dead man switch. Should we do science? Yeah, maybe we'll save Ketanji Brown Jackson for tomorrow. Okay. I'll save it for tomorrow. Okay, we'll save it for tomorrow, folks. Okay, let's do a little science. We haven't done science in a while. Oh, so it turns out, guys, over Unity devices are real, so that's cool. You can make free power. Free power devices are real. They've just been getting covered up. It's awesome. Remos, I already told you, man. You might be new, but I know Florence Tachangi, and I message her. So, I don't know. What do you want me to do with her? I thought about doing a piece on some of her work, but I haven't been able to finish her book. It's 500 pages. It's kind of long. Yeah, over Unity is just getting covered up, so that's pretty bizarre, but whatever. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I'd like to talk to Randall Carlson for sure. Probably need to reach out to him. I just got so much stuff going on. Yeah, this stuff's a big deal, guys. Scalar physics is stuff I wanted. Okay, let's see what we got on the science agenda here. We haven't done science in a while, so yeah, I think it's overdue. We're overdue. Let's see. Let me look at my new evidence review list too. Oh, we didn't do the Cope Tiger book thing either. Man, we got a lot of stuff. Starship Troopers done. Comments from Tim Pool on fire. I don't know what that means. Oh, yeah. Yeah, God, we got a lot of stuff, man. I don't know if I saved all this stuff in one spot. I think I did. I don't know if I did the Hermes Explainer video. Got to edit the Hermes. I did one of these. I think I did this one. Cocoa Island. Okay, I've got something for us. Let me find it. 1 second. This is okay, that's a geodiode. What's this one? Okay, let's just we posted that. It's Ken Wheeler. Here you go. Guys, ready for a little science, huh? Eagle Works Laboratories, Warp Field Physics, Dr. Harold Sonny White, NASA, Joint Space, whatever that stands for, JSC. Look at what Daddy found. Hyper-fast interstellar travel is the way within a framework of physics such that one could cross any given cosmic distance in an arbitrary short period of time, while never locally breaking the speed of light. Look at that. Wormholes. Cha-ching, cha-ching. What year was this? 2014? Seems good. Seems good, folks. No, it's not JSOC. It's like Joint Space something or other. Yeah, Florence is on a track, but she's also she's in a marathon, not a sprint, right? She's been doing this for a long time. What's the next step for disclosure? We need more information to come out, right? We're on the cutting edge of it. You're staring at it right now in the middle of your screen. Alcaberry Drive. Look at that, folks. Look at that. Turns out NASA was taking it seriously as well. They're talking about making warp bubbles, guys. Literally talking about making warp bubbles right here. Thickness decreases. Energy density magnitude decreases. Oh, man, I'm tired. Bubble thickness decreases. Surface plots of York, whatever. I think it is possible that we have military personnel on other planets. I don't know about other galaxies. Seems unlikely, though. I think one step at a time. He reduced the energy requirements? I mean, when you have free energy, then the energy requirements kind of don't matter anymore. Bubble oscillation optimization. Now, why is this important? Because Dave Rossi was telling us about quadrupole oscillation, right? Yeah, I think this stuff's just all been hidden in plain sight. Oscillate the bubble intensity. Oscillation, right? Oh, yeah. Exotic mass warp requirements. I don't know what these rings mean. Oh, is this like how long it would take to get there? Is this how fast it can go given the mass? Yeah, it's faster hyperspace velocity. Yeah, so the idea here is it's less and less energy. Thicker bubble ring, thinner bubble ring. Okay. So it takes more and more up here. Okay, so this is something the size of Jupiter, something the size of Earth, something the size of a Nimitz carrier here. Huh. Funny how they mentioned the Nimitz, huh? Yeah, no problem. What's this? Yeah, I've already read this whole paper. This is Eric W. Davis. Right? I think it is. Oh, maybe this one's not. There's no singularity of infinitely collapsed matter residing at the wormhole throat. This is where we get into ER equals EPR, which stands for Einstein-Rosen equals Einstein-Podolsky-Rosen, which is quantum mechanics equals general relativity via quantum entanglement being equivalent to a wormhole. It makes sense to me. I definitely posted this. I remember posting screenshots from this. What a wormhole looks like in the real world. The exotic matter threading a traversable wormhole throat produces a repulsive gravity, which will then deflect light rays going through it and around it. Whoa. Looks like a sphere that contains the mirror image of the whole other universe or a remote region within its own universe. Incredibly shrunken and distorted. Huh. Hello. We're looking at scientific papers. We're doing a little science, folks. Science time. Is that it right there? Is that why we have the lensing effects? I mean, I feel like we're looking at a wormhole right here. I mean, as best as it can be described as one. The thing is, this might be outdated too. This is definitely the Eric W. Davis paper, right? I definitely read this already. Negative energy. Also feels like if you break through the fabric of space-time, this is where you can get your negative energy, right? Or you can simulate negative energy through electromagnetic effects. Looking at the event horizon, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's a black hole. It's not sucking stuff in. But maybe it is, I don't know. Oh man, I'm tired. Glad we decided. So I think that, honestly, dark matter, I think Roy D. Herbert nailed dark matter. I think dark matter is just complexity increasing. It's just a property of the increased amount of complexity. More complexity equals more gravity, which is why we have more dark matter. Dark matter is just what our term for... Dark matter is not a thing. That's the rub. Dark matter is a property, and the way we measure it is we know there's more stickiness, more gravitational force than what we would normally expect given the amount of mass and matter that we can visually see. And I've never liked the idea that dark matter is this thing that's out there that we just can't see. It doesn't make sense. It makes a lot more sense that it would be a situation where it's a phenomenon. The Dirac equations, huh? Also, the issue of capturing and storing negative energy is not considered in what follows because free space, negative energy sources appear to be more desirable option for inducing traversable wormholes than stored negative energy. Free space negative energy sources. Yeah, we probably need to look at Dirac Maxwell and Heaviside. That's where this is leading. The other thing I want to point out when we're watching these videos here is that I'm almost certain now we're looking at 3 points of a magnet, 3 different magnets collapsing on one another. And when they collapse, they're inducing this extremely powerful electromagnetic and electrogravitic force, which is what's causing the breakdown beyond what we can really comprehend, breaking that Schwinger limit. And we know this because this is probably what I'll post tomorrow. I'll probably do the video tomorrow. So down here, watch how they realign right here. See them realign? Like, where is it? Right here. They're realigning right there. You see them realign right there? They actually are. I can't believe I didn't notice this until several weeks ago. You can see the monopoles here, the topological monopoles, and watch them realign right before the zap. Right there. And then they pop out in the next frame. So they're realigning. They're shifting because they're getting ready for what they're about to do right here. So they come out, and now they're aligned the way that they want to be aligned, and then they converge. How would someone fake that? This science was, like, back in 2014, the science that supports this, like, didn't even exist. It was in its infancy. ER equals EPR was in 2013, and, like, no one even really knew about it. Yeah, this version is on my YouTube channel. You can find this version on my YouTube channel. The heat signature. Bob Greenyer says it's topological monopole. Let me see. Non-local spin textures are robust. Yeah, so it is a magnetic monopole. Yeah. I don't know why he corrected me when I said, is it a magnetic monopole? Yeah, it is. So imagine right here where we have, imagine that heat signature is theoretically just a north monopole. This is literally jamming similar polarity magnets together. That's what you're staring at right there, right? You're sitting similar polarity magnets. You're going to have this huge repulsive effect. Let's see if we can find one. Like, here you go. This right here is basically what he's describing. So you're going to have this, what do they call it? The right-hand rule force. You create this toroid, and so you get this forced effect going one specific direction that you need. And the right wrapping of the toroid can basically lead to the magnetic monopole that we need. So here's positive magnetic monopole, negative magnetic monopole. Okay. Should we keep looking at this one? What do you guys think? Do I think the orbs are visible? I don't know. Hard to say. We know Catherine T did not see the orbs, or at least she says she didn't. It would not surprise me if they're not visible, but at least in the visual spectrum. Can we search F this? Ooh, here we go. A non-optical scheme for directing negative energy in experiments was recently reported by Davies and Otwill, who studied the response of switched particle detectors to static negative energy densities and negative energy fluxes. Their model is based on a free massless scalar field in a flat four-dimensional Minkowski spacetime, and utilized a simple generalization of the standard monopole detector, which switched on and off to concentrate the measurements on a period of isolated negative energy density. Okay, where else do we have monopole in here? Okay. Davies and Otwell pointed out that their results are model dependent, and they found for a standard monopole detector model that there is not always a simple relationship between the strength of the negative energy density fluid or flux and the behavior of the detector. We need a complete quantum gravity theory or quantum superstring theory or other theory that replaces it. Exactly. That's what we've been saying. Space-time and gravitation are seen as an emergent low-energy phenomenon which arises from the collective action of a much higher energy phenomenon occurring in the quantum vacuum or Lorentz invariance, and energy conservation may be violated in the trans-Planckian regime. One now knows empirically that the emergent low-energy vacuum within which one exists is in fact a rich quantum ether comprised of zero-point fluctuation fields that make it behave like a nonlinear optical medium endowed with paramagnetic, diacritic, birefringent condensed matter, and many other fascinating properties. Therefore, if the emergent space-time gravity approach turns out to be correct, then there will likely be direct consequence to the physics of traversable wormholes that could dramatically alter the mechanism by which they are created and or mitigate the requirement for negative energy. I mean, cha-ching. Cha-ching, folks. What else do you want to hear right there? They just told us that there's energy in the vacuum of space-time right there. Yeah, I've been watching some Ken Wheeler. I like some of his stuff. Yeah, it's fancy talk for a bubble in space. Let's go back to the bubble in space-time down here. Okay, warp field interferometer. So this is really interesting here. We've got a mirror and we've got a beam splitter. Does this remind you guys of anything? Does this remind you guys of anything here? How about how about this right here? Does it remind you of this at all? This only got 7,000 views. Man, people really just don't like science, huh? Look at this. How is this not just absolutely incredible, guys? Can someone tell me what's going on here? Look at this phase conjugation. Yeah, Davis and Puthoff have already figured this out. Nah, you can harvest 0 point energy, 100%. You're wrong about that one. You got to do a little bit less book learning and a little bit more scientific experiment. You can definitely harness the energy of the vacuum of space-time. Just got to think a little bit more outside the box. I'm here to tell you just straight up. Just going to straight up tell you what science publicly thinks is true is not all that there is to the world. You are being misled. 100%. I'm positive. There is technology out there that's being withheld, and it will, in your mind, defy what you think the laws of physics are. It's not actually defying them because our understanding is simply limited. I want someone to explain this part to me. How is the shot glass? How is it getting through the shot glass, and why does it take a certain period of time for it to get through? This looks like magic to me. Like, look at this. All of a sudden, the image just appears. What? What's going on here? Time is the factor that makes a difference here. So the waves are bouncing around in this thing or something. I don't get it. Yeah. Ask Bob Lazar if he wants to talk to me about teleporting objects. That's what I would ask him, Ryan. I would ask him. Take it easy, William. Appreciate you, man. Yeah. No, that's where you're wrong, fake Ashton. The amount of energy in just a scoop of anything, you got to remember E equals MC squared, man. E equals MC squared. Just think about a nuclear weapon, man. It proves you wrong. Even in tiny amounts of stuff has a huge amount of energy. Plus, once you get to a point where you can harness free energy, then it's like turning the faucet up and filling up your sink, right? You got to think more outside the box. Got to think more outside the box. Yeah, warping space is a lot. I'm pretty sure the whole Randall Carlson thing was a bit of a wild goose chase. I think we outed the person in our Discord who was the person that was setting up the videos. They gave us a little bit too much information, and I think I figured out who it is, but we're not sure. Yeah, don't call them my videos, though, because they're not my videos. Show him the videos and ask him if he thinks they're consistent with physics as he knows it. And if he wants to talk to me, I'd love to talk to Bob Lazar. And you can tell Bob Lazar this, Ryan, that, oh, take it easy this side up. Tell Bob Lazar that I'm a big fan of his, that I have watched his presentations, and I think that he's legit. I believe everything he says, and I would like to hear his opinion on advanced science that is being withheld from us and what the implications of that might be. That's what I would want to know from Bob Lazar. And you can tell him if he were to come on my podcast, he's not going to get grilled. My podcast, you can have him watch Salvatore Pais on my podcast. I'm not trying to prove somebody wrong or dig into their best. I just want to talk to people. Can show him my Timothy Abarino interview if you want. And I understand you probably wouldn't want to talk to somebody like me. I'm just a random podcaster person. But I would say, like him, I'm also under attack from people who want to try to discredit the work that I'm doing in general. Yeah, okay. I don't like how you've got my name, so you're going on timeout. If I find this channel says something like Ashton sucks, then oh, James, were you the one I just? You're James Cabot? Okay. Don't troll me, man. Let's see. No, he's not going to testify anything. He's like me, there's not really much he can say, right? He saw the stuff. I'm sure he saw it. I've already covered other UAP stories. When a big one shows up, I will definitely cover it. I'll definitely cover a big one that's out there. But random orbs and stuff flying around are not quite enough, guys. I need to see something anomalous. It's rare that you get military videos like we have in infrared, right? Mostly we're dealing with stuff that's just floating around. Yeah, there's a fake Ashton out there as well, so be careful, guys. The best thing that people can do... Who was on Tony Merkel's confessional podcast? Bob Lazar was? No way. If he was, then I have a connection, I guess. Yeah, I'd love to talk to Bob Lazar. I think that would break a lot of people's minds. I want to know more about what his thoughts are in advanced physics and what we can accomplish with it. I don't really care to listen to people who think that we're at the pinnacle of civilization and science, because we're not. Merkel mentioned me? Wait. Really? I haven't been if I missed a confessionals podcast with Bob Lazar, that's gonna upset me. Oh, he changed his thing. Damn. That's got a lot of views. Miami Mall Monsters. I'd love to talk to Tony Merkel again, honestly. Mysteries of the Portal Cube. Oh, he talked with Jon Stewart. Huh. Is there a way to search this by recent? I don't think he talked with Bob Lazar. He'd have a picture of him on there for sure. Oh, that's fine. I don't care about being shadow banned. Yeah, with respect to the jellyfish UAP, yeah, I don't know. I'm probably gonna try to talk to Randall. I'll probably try to talk to anybody. Honestly, I'm just got a lot going on. Really far behind on everything. Oh, Mark Florentino. The jellyfish thing. The problem is it's not advancing. It's not pushing the needle, right? What are we doing with jellyfish UFO stuff, right? I'm gonna change the stream here. Science. It's like, okay, so there's a jellyfish UFO. Now what? What do we do with that? Are we confirming that? Are we pushing? Like what? You know, the problem even is that even if aliens are real, what does that really mean? What does that really mean, man? I think, sure, aliens are probably real somewhere. We're staring at the paper regarding Sonny White. Sonny White. He's right here. This is his paper right here. Yeah, I mean, I want to talk to people that don't have what we call CNN brain, right? There's a lot of academics out there that think that they know everything there is about the world because they've read it, you know, as opposed to looking at what is possible. If Einstein were here, he wouldn't be reading other people's papers trying to determine, oh, this is the only thing that's possible. He would try to push it for ourselves. Yeah, so if aliens are real, give us your tech. So that's the answer, right? The technology. The technology is what's important. So seeing a floating jellyfish alien doesn't do anything to me, man. Doesn't. What are we going to confirm there? Are we going to get the government to tell us there's floating jellyfish aliens? Then what? That's the problem. I have nothing. I want to be clear. I have nothing against Jeremy Corbell or George Knapp. I think they're doing I think that everybody out there, everyone is doing what they think is just and righteous. And I am too. Now, from my perspective, the only way to get this out there is to force the science into the open. That's what's going to change the world of science. What we're looking at right here. Notice toroid capacitor ring. Normal to push beam path. And a resultant spherical field. So what are they doing here? This feels really important right here. Yeah, of course we're not going to give up on Ripple Moon. Never. Never. Ripple Moon's my baby. So it looks like this beam splitter sends one beam up this way and one beam down this way. But then a mirror comes back over here and then it shoots back this way. Perhaps. Hits this mirror and then bounces back through the toroid. It looks like they're trying to figure out how to bend space-time here. Generate a microscopic warp bubble that perturbs optical index by 1 part per 10 million. So they're trying to bend space-time here and create a tiny warp bubble. I think I asked somebody about this. Let me look. I'm going to read a comment. Sonny took a Casimir approach that utilized a form frame dragging via polarization of the local vacuum to induce warp bubbles on extremely small scales. So we need to understand the Casimir approach. Guys, I think it's time to bring Grok into the game here. Grok, where you at, my baby? Am I paying for Grok? If so, money well spent. I'm going to get rid of like my YouTube subscription thing. That was useless. What is roast me? No. I don't need to be roasted. Phenomenon in quantum physics that describes the attractive force between two parallel uncharged conductive plates in a vacuum. This force arises due to the quantum fluctuations of the electromagnetic field between the plates. In a vacuum, there are always virtual particles. I don't think virtual particles are really a thing. Due to the uncertainty principle, these virtual particles consist of particle-antiparticle pairs that quickly annihilate one another. However, the presence of conductive plates limits the wavelengths of the virtual particles. Sounds like nonsense. As a result, I don't believe when people talk about virtual particles, that's just a made-up word. Pushing the plates near one another. The Casimir effect is a manifestation of the ground energy state. This is where Ken Wheeler starts to make more sense, honestly. Where he talks about everything's just like entropy. Or not entropy, but what's the word? Ugh, I'm getting too tired to think correctly right now. Can't think of the same thing. I think that was just, we were just being trolled with that Emil thing. MIM tunneling diodes. The lens throwing effect is a phenomenon predicted by Einstein's theory of general relativity. It refers to the warping or dragging of space-time caused by rotation of a massive object, such as a planet or a black hole. As a result, this effect, objects in the vicinity of the rotating body will experience a change in their motion, which can be observed as a slight shift in their orbital rotation. Okay. Hey, Slam Dunk Mo, welcome to the chat. Image searches of the Casimir effects. Yeah, I think I've looked at this before. think this is what they use to try to have that EM drive work, right? I don't fully get it. It's a local mass negative region of space-time that could stabilize a wormhole to allow for faster than light travel. Uncharged magnetic plates. Or metallic plates. So if I were to take my two things of bismuth and lay them over top of each other, is that going to create a Casimir effect in the middle? We're going to do the, there's an experiment we're going to conduct, by the way, later this week, chat. I'm looking for a mold. Can you guys find me I need a convex mold. I need a mold that's not a bubble, but like one for whatchamacallit, contact lens. I need a mold that's like a inverted bubble mold, if anyone can find me one. I'll paint it so you guys know what I'm looking for. So the mold that I'm looking for, it would have to be shaped like, if you're looking at it from the side, the mold that I'd be looking for, ugh, yikes, it is going to be like this. It's going to have a bubble in it, right? And then it'll look like this, and you pour the, I need a mold like this. And then I pour the bismuth down in here. So I'll heat my bismuth up in my thing here. And then I don't know what color bismuth is, this maybe. Pour the bismuth down into this. Because I want my end product to look like this. Which is, if you were to pop this out here, then it's going to look like this. And then my plan is to take two of these. So you have one like that, one like this, made of bismuth. And I'm going to make my magnet float in the middle. Neodymium magnet. Because bismuth is it's the wonder thing. We're gonna see if it works, guys. Now this is very similar to the Casimir effect, right? The Casimir effect says if you take two metallic plates here, then we should be able to create a kind of bubble in between. I don't know if that's gonna work. It's gonna be fun though, one way or another. It's gonna be fun. We're doing a science experiment, guys. I've already got the bismuth that already arrived. It's pretty damn heavy, like 10 pounds of bismuth. The magnet should arrive soon, so I need a mold. I need you guys to help me find a mold. If someone can find me a mold in my Discord, just link it. I need a mold that looks like this one here. I need a mold that looks like this, that's got like a bubble in the bottom of it. Probably made out of silicone or something else that can not melt when I pour hot liquid bismuth in it. So that I can create two plates like this. I'm gonna do cubes. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Oh. No, it'll work. It's gonna work. I'm gonna video it. Don't worry, guys. I'll video the whole process and make a little video for you guys, and then I'll also show you it in action. There's You think it's too heavy? Might be. Might be. I'm gonna melt the bismuth in the fire. I found a link. It's called... I'll show you guys. I'll show you the experiment we're going to try. And then actually, I'm probably going to go sleep. I'll put it in the science channel in the Discord. I'm going to try to get through the rest of this paper, though. I'm just so tired. I've been doing too much stuff, man. Working too much. Okay. Molding bismuth for a levitator. Yeah, you might be right. It might be too big. The magnet might be too heavy. If so, I'll just buy smaller ones. Boom, there you go. What were you saying? It's not going to work? Hello. What were you saying? It's not going to work? Looks pretty good to me. Hello. Cha-ching. Yeah, the magnet might be too big. Now that I look at the size of this, this is probably really small, right? I might need smaller ones. Don't worry, you didn't burst my bubble. I'm literally staring at it. So, you might want to... Sorry, I bursted your bubble on Fontello. There you go. What does that look like to you? Does that look like a magnet floating between bismuth? That's what it looks like to me. Welcome to science, folks. There's my bismuth right there. We need, I have to buy a dish as well that I can cook it in, but I want one that's convex. I want to make a convex side of it, not flat. So, but the end product is like you're going to get something similar to this, right? Seems good. Seems like a fun experiment to me. I was going to see if my dad can do this part for me. He's more in the worker guy, so you need acrylic. I mean, I think you can pull it off and see it happen without all of this going on. This just holds it all in place, right? This holds it in place. This is just building the thing. Blah, blah, blah. Build the thing. Seems cool. There you go. Is the bismuth being held up, or is it stuck to the top of this? Huh. Adjust the magnets on the alignment bolt up and down on the square magnet between the bismuth disc float. And this is that bismuth gonna float? I don't know. It's gonna be cool no matter what. It's gonna be cool. No, I don't need liquid nitrogen. We're gonna make something float without it. So anyway, if anyone can help me find a mold for this, that would be really great, because I searched on Amazon for quite a while and I could not find it. Yeah. And then I'm going to take some screenshots and videos. Oh, I'll just take videos of the process and weave them together into a little video. Anyway, so Casimir effect. I don't know if that's going to be a Casimir effect. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to just understand it. Is the idea here that if you put two plates next to each other, they're going to just stick together? I don't think they're spinning. I'm not sure, though, guys. We're going to find out ourselves. Yeah, I'll probably stream some of it. Once I produce the blocks, I'll stream it, but you guys can watch for sure. It'll be sweet. But I'm probably not going to live stream cooking it, because I'm going to go to my parents' place where they have a fireplace, and I'm going to cook it over the fireplace. And try not to burn myself with liquid metal. So Grok's not helping us out here, folks. Let's see what Grok says, guys. Oh yeah, that's okay. I'll have my parents take care of Lulu if I get taken out. It is possible. Bismuth is diamagnetic material, which means it creates a weak magnetic field in the presence of an external magnetic field. This field opposes the external field, and the magnet is strong enough it can be levitated in the bismuth. Huh. Hey, looks sweet. I think it's going to be real, folks. Well, that's interesting. Oh, look at this. Well, they spelled bismuth wrong. That's not good. Oh, yeah, look at that. Did they even melt it in this situation? Look at that. Holy crap. If we pull this off, oh boy. Holy. Oh man, if we can pull this off, it's going to be awesome. Holy crap, that's sweet. Whoa. Holy crap, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, we are doing this. Wow. Does it even need to be convex, or can it just be like flat? I mean, look at this. Oh boy, this is going to be awesome. Guys, this is going to be awesome. Your show on confessionals watched by 600,000. Guy, if you think that that's a lot, the one I hope they don't mind me saying this, but the one that I did with the Investigate Earth podcast, I've been on them 5 times. I'm pretty sure I'm making them a lot of money because the Miami Aliens one that I did with them, which wasn't even really Miami Aliens, we just talked about like science and advanced scientific concepts. I think it had like 2 million. Like 2 million listeners. That's why I got to get my podcast on like the audio stuff. Then people can probably call me a grifter. I'll probably make actual money as opposed to the zero that I make on YouTube. Investigate Earth Conspiracy Podcast, Audible. Oh, they do a lot of podcasts. Yeah, honestly, I might do more like controversial stuff if if I can do audio. Where is their stuff, man? Is it on Spotify? Here it is. Let's see. World War III imminent, blah blah blah, earthquakes. Yeah, there it is. This was a good one, honestly. This was a really good one if you want to listen. Did I ever promote it? I might never have promoted it. Ooh, if Chad and Sherry are watching and I didn't promote this for 10 days, I'll feel bad. I think I did. Yeah, this one was a good one. There we go. We invite Ashton Forbes, the investigative journalist renowned for reopening the MH370 Missy. It's funny. That was a great discussion with those guys, though. I'm a big fan of them. I wouldn't melt bismuth in a microwave. No, you should just use fire. Your stove will work. Can I still not? Why can't you guys know why I can't pin things? Did YouTube shadow ban me from pinning things? I don't understand. Man, this looks sweet though. I can't wait to do this. Okay. Sorry guys, let's get ready to close it down. Let's see if there's anything else in this paper here. Warp bubble detection using interferometry, blah blah blah. So then this is their setup that they show here. You can see their beam splitter, the laser. This looks like the toroid here. Here's the mirror. They have another mirror back here. This is how serious their lab is. This goes to show you NASA's not messing around. I don't know what I'm looking at here. And then pretty much I think that they show there's some data where there might be... Oh yeah, there's a warp right here. You can see it. Whoa. Look at the warp. Yeah, there's a warping effect right there. Oh, yeah. Definitely. There's definitely a warping happening. Wow. It's small, but it's something. So you can actually warp space-time like this. Huh. Wow. I don't know what these little dots mean. Pretty cool, man. Yeah, don't put metal in a microwave at all. It's bad call, guys. Don't put metal in the microwave. Oh, I should have tagged Lockheed Martin. I should have tagged Joseph Dunford and Lockheed Martin in my Twitter post. Damn. Feels bad. AC toroidal capacitor. Alternating current toroidal capacitor, huh? Oh, DC. Direct current. And a lot of this I don't really understand. I can understand when I see something bending. That's about the limit of my thing. You want the link to this? Yeah, sure. I'm probably going to do a post on this. Q thruster. I don't know what Q thrusters are. But then they talk about what we could do. I think they end up talking about how long it would take us to get to certain places. Yeah. Like they shorten missions to Mars to like just 2 months. Or even shorter. I think 22 days. You can even get to Jupiter from 194 days to 61 days. Pretty impressive. Like these, with just these thruster capabilities, it becomes possible to get to other planets a lot faster. And instead of going 1,000 astronomical units away, it takes 5.6 years. It goes down to 1.8 years. Getting to Proxima Centauri, which is 3 light years away, 4 light years away, goes from 122 years down to 30 years. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. So this is like a very small warp bubble or something. Using this theory. Q thruster. Okay. So that's it for this one. Okay, guys, I think it's time for me to go sleep. I'm tired. Yeah, that's child's play to what we can really pull off based on the videos that we're seeing, but pretty cool. I did read the declassified document, yes. It's mostly, there's a lot of a story, but it's also a bunch of stuff about, you know, the monopole shift and the destruction that would happen. It's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting, man. Cool, guys. Well, have a good night, and we will be back tomorrow. Peace. Thanks, everybody, for being here.